Alright folks, how's it going out there? Rooster here in Tennessee with another video. Today the radio we're looking at is a General Stonewall Jackson. Now this radio, to those of you that don't know, is basically the same thing as the old style RCI2980 on the inside. Now I'm not talking about the WX version or the MOSFET version or any of that. The older style 2980, basically if you're familiar with a Galaxy Saturn, they were the same radio. So basically that's what this is on the inside, except for the addition of a 2-pill amplifier. So this is a high power radio, if you will. 200 to 250 watts PEP generally, give or take. It's AM, Saab Band. We'll go ahead and pan across the controls here. Power on and off, Roger beep. Your noise blanker for receive, echo. Echo is adjusted from the inside of the radio. You can't adjust it on the outside unless you install an external control. Plus 10K is the split channels, 19, 11, 15, 3, and 7, I believe. SWR, that's just for checking your SWR on the front of the radio. Come over here, we've got our channel display, channel selector. It is only a 5-digit frequency counter, so folks that like AM, that may be something that you kind of have a discrepancy with. Our modes: AM, FM, CW, upper and lower sideband. RF power is our variable power. You can adjust your carrier on it. On this radio, the way the radio is tuned, no matter what your carrier is, you will swing the same amount, give or take a few watts. Fine and coarse tuning for the frequency counter. This one's had the, I guess you should say, unlocked clarifier. It will turn round and round and round 2 or 3 turns to go, a couple channels off at a time. Volume, squelch, band selector. Obviously the band selectors for additional channels, above and below channel 40 and below channel 1. Mic gain, RF gain, tone control, calibrate. Again, that calibrate goes in hand in hand with the SWR function. These radios aren't made anymore, so there's not something that's in production. The amplifier section, if I'm not mistaken, uses a pair of 2290s. If it were me, if I was going to use it every day, I would probably put 1446s in it, especially if something happened to the 2290s and you need to repair it. I would just go back with 1446s. But this one, I believe, has got 2290s, and it runs just fine. I'm just a big fan of the 1446. We'll get into some output on it here. We've got a 500 watt slug in here, so we'll be looking at our middle scale. We'll check it on average power first. Audio, we're on sideband, Lord mercy. Audio, 1, 2, 3, audio, 1, 2, 3, hello audio. About 100 watts. Average, turn it on peak. Bird peak kit. Audio, 1, 2, 3, audio, 1, 2, 3, audio, 1, 2, 3, audio, 1, 2, 3, about 230, 240 watts, audio. Now what we'll do, RF power is wide open. I'll go ahead and show you, back it down, show you what it does. A little bit less than 10 watts, audio, 1, 2, 3, audio, 1, 2, 3, audio, 1, 2, 3, audio. Turn that volume down. Swing's about the same though. Let's see, what can we do next? Let's go to sideband. Check it out. Hello audio, 1, 2, 3, audio, 1, 2, 3, hello audio, a little bit less. Hello audio, 1, 2, 3, hello audio, 1, 2, 3, hello audio, 1, 2, 3, audio. And that was lower sideband the second time. So a little bit less on sideband. Right around 200 on sideband and about 230, 240 on peaks on AM. But that's it. This is a radio. I haven't really ever talked about selling it, but I guess I would sell it. I don't use it. It doesn't really have a place in my setup right now, so I would consider parting with it if somebody wanted it. I wouldn't be above selling it. They are good radios though. I like the old style 2980s. As I've said before on here, I'm not the biggest fan of export radios, but if I'm going to run an export, it's going to be one of these or the old style 2980 or something like that. That's it. General Stonewall Jackson. Okay, folks. Questions, comments, complaints, please don't hesitate to shoot me a message or drop a comment on the video. And as always, I hope you got some useful information out of the video, and at the very least I hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you guys on the radio. 73s. Bye bye.